I wanted to talk to you today about stretching. We've got, there's lots of reasons to do stretching. One is, let me tell you first of all, sorry guys, I know it's Facebook Live. I go a little crazy. So, stretching is really super important in gymnastics and in life general. So, it is not always just for gymnastics. It happens, you need it in, of course, cheerleading, soccer, anything that we do, you're going to need stretching, tumbling and trampoline, fitness, everyday life. You need to stretch. I need to stretch. It's not just you. I need to do this. The importance of stretching happens to be that throughout our life, our muscles tend to get tighter. And as they do, when we go to move, it's harder to move. So what you want to do is you want to be able to stay limber, especially during times like this where a lot of times we're not moving very much. And so our muscles can tighten up really kind of quickly. Sometimes my muscles seem to tighten up within a few minutes. I can go do something and I can feel it. My muscles don't, they feel like they've just kind of bound together and they're tight. Sometimes it happens right after I've worked out or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you just, yeah, I can tell in my muscles. When you are stretching, you are keeping your muscles healthy. You are giving them extra length. And when you do that, you're giving them extra length. They're kind of helping to stretch out. Then you have a positive effect. And that helps you to move better. It helps you to stay stronger. And it helps you to gain strength. Now, I will promise you, I am not an expert at stretching yet. But I have been looking at different ways, and I thought I could help you and me learn to do some different stretches that will help our flexibility. Now, one great area for you to look in if you want to do more is through yoga. They have wonderful flexibility information and content, and then also the gymnastics doctor, he does a informational packet on flexibility also. He's pretty amazing. He is the gymnastics doctor. His name is Ian Kreider, and he is on Facebook. He was also one of my kids when he was much younger. I feel old, but that's okay. 105, almost 106 for me. Anyway, so let's get started. Now, as you know, we want to kind of just jog up and down just a little bit to get our bodies started. Why? Because as we're sitting, like I'm sitting right now, my muscles aren't doing anything. In order to help them stretch, we need to get them moving. They need to be warmed up so that they're more pliable. Muscles are kind of like sponges or kind of like maybe a Play-Doh where you can stretch it out, but if it dries out too much, it gets too tight and you're not able to use it as well. So what we need to do is warm it up. You know, when you have clay or something and you put that in your hands and you move it around, that warms that up and then you can use it much better. Your muscles are very much like that. You can get those fibers moving and help them to stretch better if your muscles are warmed up. Okay? All right, so let's get moving. Hang on, I got to get up. All right, so let's start out by just doing some jogging. Getting our heart rate up. That is super important to making our body stronger. Right? Just get our heart rate up. Keep moving. Yep. Good job. Good. Keep going. Can't just do it for just a little bit and then get stronger. You got to kind of put some effort into it. So we got to keep going. It's kind of boring to actually stand here and do this, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. Now, I won't do it for 5 minutes, which is really what you need to do. You can do warm up like walking. You could do different things like chassés. It's just kind of like a skip together. Just getting those muscles moving. Now remember to move your arms too, because they need to be moving as well. All right. So let's go into, we'll do some yoga positions first, but then we'll do, and I think we'll go, if we have time, then we'll do some gymnastics positions, okay? Because there is a little bit of a difference. Yoga is a great addition to gymnastics or any other sport. It keeps you more limber and stronger in different ways. All right, okay, so first of all, some of you have seen this and some of you will know this. We're going to do the downward dog. All right, so our hands are going to go down on the floor. My booty is going to be way up in the air, and we are going to do this for 5 seconds, and we're going to do it 3 different times. Ready? Here we go. Hands down. Try to keep your legs straight. Notice my booty is up in the air. My heels are down, and we're going to try and stay on there. 1, keep your legs straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bend your knees, let them relax a little bit. And here we go. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Okay, last time before we move on to the next step. And push up. 1. Lower those heels. 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Good. Did you feel the stretch right here? That's where I felt it too. Yep. These yoga moves are for flexibility in all of our different body parts. So that should be able to help us in staying limber so that when we come back to the gym that we can go back to it. If we were to go back to the gym and we've been just sitting down this whole time, it would be hard on our bodies. If we keep ourselves flexible and moving forward, we're going to be able to kind of jump right back in and not have any hard times, or maybe won't get guaranteed not any, but we would have less hard times, less ability to jump right in and get started. All right, so now we are going to do the high lunge. Our favorite foot is in front, and we're going to do it both legs 3 times. Now, the back leg is actually going to go up on toe. And we're going to push down on those hips, and our arms are going to go up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Step up, and let's switch sides. And down. Back knee is under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Step and switch legs. Back knee under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch legs. 1, 2. I'm pushing down on this hip. 3, 4, 5. Good. This is also a muscle workout. Can you feel it? My legs are burning, and I haven't really done much extra exercise. I can't remember whether I've done 2 or 3, so we're going to do it 1 more just in case. 1 more each side. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Perfect. Nice job, guys. Now, we're going to go to the want to make sure I do things right. I don't want to tell you wrong. And so I'm going to be looking so that I make sure that we're all good. We're going to do something called the pyramid. Okay? So our favorite foot is in front, or whichever you choose. We are going to do both sides again. And I'm going to be pointing my toes forward, and I'm going to put my hands down, and I'm going to stretch. Okay, here we go. And try and get all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you may not be able to reach all the way down. That's okay. Don't worry about that. I want you to go down as far as you can, because this is what you need to do, not necessarily what I need to do. I will go down as far as I need to go, and you go down as far as you need to go. Arms up and lean forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. Okay, switch legs. Ready? And arms up. Lean forward. Trying to get that chest down to that knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. Arms up. Lean over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to try and get that leg straight and try and make sure your toes are pointing in. Okay. So now we are going to work on the standing fold. Now, a lot of gymnasts themselves can actually do this pretty well because it's actually kind of like a pike stretch. Okay. But not everybody can, and that's okay, right? Exactly. What you're going to do is put your feet together. Like I said, I'm going to be looking, so I make sure that I do this correctly. I don't want to teach you all wrong, and I don't want to learn it wrong. Feet together. We're going to lean forward, and we're going to bend down as far as we can, keeping our legs straight, and try to bend in half. Okay? Ready? And down. Hold. 1. Grab your ankles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stand up slowly. And we're going to do it again. Ready? Got 2 more times. And lean over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And rest. And back down. Here we go. Down. Ankles. Nose in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And roll up. Nice job, everybody. Super good. Now, we're going to go on to the twisted chair. Twisted chair. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit back like we're in a chair. We're going to put our hands together like this, and we're going to turn our bodies, our elbows up and around. Okay? Now, again, these are just stretches that you can do that will help you keep your body more flexible, will get your body more flexible. So the more you work on them, the more flexible you're going to be, and that's going to benefit you when we come back into the gym. It's going to keep you stronger, keep you leaner, and keep you more flexible, all right? None of these do you have to do by any means, but if you want to make yourself stronger so that we come back to the gym, you're better, that's what you want to do. Okay, so bend your knees, sit in a chair, take your arms out like this, and we're going to turn. 1, 2. Actually, I think we're just going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stand up. Rest your legs. They're burning. I can feel them burning too. We're going to go back down. Whew, here we go. down, chair, reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And stand up. Nice. Okay. This one, it's going to look a little strange. It's all right, right? Don't always have to do things everything that we do doesn't have to look perfectly normal. Strange is good. Especially I always say that because I'm always a little bit crazy. And they know that. All right. They hired me anyway. All right. So here we go. We're going to squat down on this one. And we're going to put our elbows down and we're going to stretch down. We're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back up. Good. We're going to do it again. Coach Christian's just standing over there watching me. Ready? Here we go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back up. Whew. All right. Here we go. Let's do it one more time. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Very nice. All right. Now we are going to do, that was called the garland. Now we're going to do the wide leg twist. Okay, feet apart in that little bit further than shoulder width apart. A little bit further. Don't want them just straight down, so move them a little bit further apart. And we're going to take our hand, put it one on flat on the floor, and we're going to lift the other one up, and we're going to count to 5, and then we will switch to the other side. Okay? All right, perfect. Hands down, lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Here we go. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking up at my hand. Down. And remember, those toes should be pointing forward. And back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Last time up. Ready? Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down, and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good job. Roll up. Perfect. Nice job, everybody. Now, we are going to do something called the cobra. We're going to lay down on our bellies. And when we do this at gymnastics, I call it a seal stretch. So there's always going to be different names. The yoga name for it is a cobra, because I think you can, see the cobra position when you get down there. But seals also sit like this, so, whatever. All right, everybody lay down on their stomachs. I'm going to see if you can see me. Yep, okay, good. So hands are going to go here. And I want your feet just a little bit apart, not much, just a little. And we're going to push on our arms and make our arms super straight. And then let our shoulders relax. Ready? And push up. Shoulders down, chin up, and let it sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Down. Make sure we're lowering down nice and tight. Ready? And push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. And up. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now, I always like to do the child's pose after that. I also call this the kitty cat stretch. My kiddos would argue with me that is the doggy stretch. I don't care what stretch you do, just find one. Which stretch you call it anyway. Okay, wonderful. Now, this one, this one's called the seated side stretch. So I'm going to back up again, make sure that we can see us. And in this one, we put our feet together like a butterfly. And all we're going to do, put our one hand is over here to our side. The other hand is way up here, and we're trying to reach all the way over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and other side. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Here we go. Go one more time to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right. Now the last of the yoga stretches that we are going to do is called the seated forward fold. So we've done this position a little bit already when we did it standing. This one we're going to try and put our elbows down towards the floor a little bit, making our hands go towards our ankles. If you start to feel your knees bend, don't go down any further, but you do want to stretch and let your body relax into that pose. All right, stretch and relax into that pose. Arms up, reach out, try keeping your legs straight, relax and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Coach Christian, don't you want to come stretch? Sure. Oh, you don't have to. I just figured you'd say no. All right, ready? And reach out. Hands down. Elbows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Wonderful. Here we go. We got one last one. Arms up. Reach forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Very nice. Good job, guys. Now that is just some poses, and that will help you kind of stay relaxed, kind of stay stretched out. But those are yoga poses. So I want to go on because we're not here for yoga. We actually are here for gymnastics. And I want to do some of our splits because that's what we work on a daily basis, right? Working on those splits, keeping those hips square. And we will do some other stretches also. Well, I think it will depend on time. So let's go ahead and get started with our splits. Now, I did a whole video or worked on the splits before. So I just want to kind of touch base with these so that if you didn't see that video, that you know what you're doing. All right, so we're going to start out with on our knees, hands on our hips, and we're going to take, to put your hands on your hips actually. You're going to take your unfavorite leg, this switch since I said that, unfavorite leg, and we are going to push our hips forward. Now, when we're doing this, what I want you to do is I want you to take your hand right here and grab your booty, that one part, and I want you to try and push that hip forward, okay? You're trying to push that hip forward so that you're trying to stretch it a little bit more than what you were doing before. The other stretches that we did were just relaxing into. And we can do that in this, but I want you to push a little bit more so that you're gaining flexibility in your splits while we're at home. Okay, so lean forward, take that hand, push it down, one, and then relax, and push it down again, and relax, and push it down again. Good. Now, we're going to kind of do the same thing in this position, leaning back. Notice how my leg is straight. My knee is not bent. My leg is straight. Pulling those toes back, and I want you to lean forward and try and push down. 1, 2, and relax. And push down again. Good. And push down again. Good. Now, let's try and slide into these splits. We've stretched out both muscles and tried to make them a little bit more flexible. Okay, here we go. Push them down. 1, this is my unfavored side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, let's switch legs. Other side. And push forward. Grab that tush and push that hip forward. 1, 2, relax, and push forward more. And one more time, push forward more. Good. Lean backwards. Here we go, down. Push, lean down. Hold. 1, 2, relax. Down. 1, 2, relax. One more time. 1, 2. Very nice. And slide into these splits. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad. Good job, everybody. That was pretty good. I feel pretty good. I hope you feel pretty good, right? Okay. Now, I do want to do a couple other shoulder stretches really quickly. I don't want to run out of time. Not that I really would, but I don't want to keep you here forever either. So hands back, and I want you to kind of slide your hands out till you feel your shoulders start to stretch, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I don't want your hands to go out. They shouldn't go out to the side. They should be straight back. Try and keep them together as close, not together, but shoulder width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. And let's stretch this way. 1. I want you to pull your head down forward and push your arms backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another great way of working on that stretch for your shoulders. If you have a hard time with shoulder flexibility, these are great stretches. That one. Going to a counter or the arm of the couch, putting your hands up here and keeping your back really straight. Head in, down, and pushing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Let's try it again. Just a second. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. Here we go. Hands down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everybody. Now, there will be some people that don't need to work on that. Those people are people that have shoulder flex, really hyper shoulder flexibility, these stretches are not for you. If you are hyper flexible, sorry, then this is not something you need to be working on. You're probably going to work on a little bit more of strengthening your muscles to help you control them. And if you do, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to the gym doctor, Ian Kreider, and he has a lesson unit on working on for the people that are hyper flexible. He's pretty awesome. I'm very biased though, just telling you. Okay, guys. Now, I want you to have an amazing weekend, and I hope you get out in the sunshine and enjoy it. We shall talk to you soon, and I will see you here again next week. Stay safe.